On this journey of becoming a developer, I had some old things, old habits that came back up that I had to identify, and that was overcoming my fear and procrastination. A long time ago, when I labeled myself the procrastination queen, I used to procrastinate on everything. I felt like I had more time. I would wait to the last minute. I made jokes about being able to wait to the last minute and still produce and give the same energy. But honestly, I was lying to myself because at the end of the day, when I would close my doors, I was drained. I was drained mentally and emotionally because I procrastinated to the last minute. And when I learned that procrastination is attached to fear, I knew I had a problem. And I really started to identify what that fear was when it came to procrastinating. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shayla Fight, and I am a real estate agent and a future developer. When I started to break down why I was having this issue with procrastinating, I realized that it was fear. When I identified where the fear was coming from that was attached to my procrastination, I understood that it was a trauma response from living in survival mode. When I had to break down all of this, I felt like my mind was blown because I truly didn't understand where it was coming from. And I was embarrassed that I called myself the procrastination queen. I thought to myself, girl, what is wrong with you? Why would you do that? But the surface level of me was just like, but I'm able to get it done. Who cares? I'm still producing in whatever fashion of my aspect of life it was, whether it was when I was working or my free time. I mean, you name it, it was whatever. It was a part of my identity. And I truly had to divorce that part of me. And I realized how sick it made me feel. Even now, as I'm becoming a developer, I feel it creeping in a little bit. And I felt like, why not share something that literally affected me for a very, very, very long time? So when I identified the trauma response that I was having with procrastination, I realized that I thought at the time it was giving me a high. I was able to move quicker. I was able to do the things, but honestly, it was draining me. And when I started to take steps to heal myself, I understood that that trauma response came from me not being prepared. And when I wasn't prepared, it was okay to wait to the last minute. It was okay to just give whatever I could give because I wasn't healed. But when I truly started to heal myself, I found power in being able to produce exactly when I said I was going to. I have now named myself Shayla Fight, the person that is healed, and I don't identify with the procrastination queen anymore. I don't identify with being fearful of things because I am prepared. And going through that mindset has helped me in so many ways. I don't have the fear that I used to because I'm prepared. And I can identify now, even when it creeps back up, I know what's going on. I know what I'm doing. I know where my mindset is because I stop and I breathe and I ask myself questions to be able to understand why I'm feeling this way. And it usually happens when I'm unprepared. So I slow down and I ask myself, okay, how do I get prepared in this moment so I don't become my old self? And truly asking myself questions, reading more about how to become my higher self, being in my Bible, talking with my mother, who is my mom, who is my best friend. So she understands me like no one else, has helped me keep myself accountable so that way I'm not slipping back into my old self. And it took a long time for me to be able to understand this bad pattern of living, but I'm on the other side now and it feels really, really, really good. So if you are struggling with this issue that I was having with procrastination and fear, I listen, heal yourself. You can do it. Ask yourself these questions, but first be real with yourself and identify that you are procrastinating. And if you are saying, oh, the procrastination gives me fuel, one day it's going to run out because it ran out on me. And let me tell you, I hit the ground. I hit the ground like a ton of bricks because I identified that I just truly couldn't live like that anymore. And even when life becomes a rush and there's a lot of things going on, I'm able to multitask, but I'm not multitasking out of fear. I'm not multitasking out of, oh my gosh, this last minute rush is giving me a high. I'm not doing that anymore. I am operating out of spirit of I have energy. I've prepared myself for this. I know what's coming ahead. So when life starts to jump around and it gets hectic at times, which it will, I'm prepared. I've time blocked time for me to rest. I time blocked time for me to work. I time blocked time for me to work out, eat right, whatever the case may be. I've done the work to where now, literally, I wanted to procrastinate this morning and not even make this video. And I did, and I identified like, okay, what makes you not want to make the video? What makes you not want to film? And I really didn't have a reason. So when I didn't have a reason, I was like, okay, well, we're gonna shoot the video because it's like, what's wrong with you? So no, I make time for it. It was already on my calendar to shoot and film content anyway. So just shoot and film the content. But keeping myself accountable is what makes me not procrastinate. It keeps me, headstrong. It keeps me going. So I don't mind living in this spirit of being prepared. I'd rather be the prepared queen than not prepared at all. But it's been a journey, I will say. And even though like this journey of becoming a developer, I feel like a kid out of water because I'm like, oh my gosh, where do I start? But I'm like, I already know where to start. It's everything is already in the book for you to start. Just follow the path. So that's what keeps me on the straight and narrow, so I don't veer off and be like, okay, what did I say I was gonna do? No, just follow along. You saw your calendar's already there. You already know what to do. And that's just what's been keeping me accountable. And I'm not fearful of the things of the unknown, even though I'm not where I want to be. I don't sit and daydream and harp on the fact, oh my gosh, I gotta get to here. I gotta get to here. I want to be this. I want to be. I don't harp on that because I'm not there yet. Because I know what my calendar says. I know where I'm supposed to be. I know what I've written down. I'm prepared in that manner. So I'm not all over the place. And that has truly helped me stay sane. I've been sane because I just do what I'm supposed to do. I always tell myself, I do what I'm told. And I tell myself what I'm supposed to do. So when things like fear or the unknown try to break me down or just anything, I don't stand in my own way because I always stand aside from that. And I put it in my calendar to not stand in my own way. And I give myself gaps of grace to be human because I'm human, duh. And I live freely to where I don't let that fear come in because it's just like, I don't have time for it. Not because it's like, I got goals. No, I don't think like that. I just know that I don't have time for fear because it doesn't exist in my life. And I'm slowly but surely getting fear so far out of my life to where it's like, okay, I can truly live and breathe knowing it doesn't exist. I'm not perfect, so I'm not there yet, but I'm getting to it and I'm working towards that every single day. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my video today. I will see you in the next one.